he might come out with something to prove. Honestly, he might come out slinging that thing. He might come out with something to prove. I'm just not sure of it. I don't think that Sean McVay and the Rams are just going to let them just have their way tonight. So I really believe that, it's happening tonight. Rams getting it in. I have a couple of people that I talked to on the phone earlier today that actually think that the 49ers are going to come out and win this because you got that, proven attitude that's going to come from Jimmy G. But they just have so many injuries. I don't see them winning many games at all this season in the 49ers. And I actually had them winning. I think I maybe had the 49ers going like 10-6 at the beginning of the year. It's just not going to happen this year. Tomorrow, after the game, I will be talking to you guys about the Monday night football matchups. Notice I put the S at the end, matchups. The Dallas Cowboys, they got the 8 o'clock game. They got the primetime game. And then I believe it's y'all, don't judge me. The Chiefs play somebody tomorrow at 5 o'clock. But let me just, listen, I just hate Rona. I really do hate COVID. I hate the fact that COVID is here. But I cannot be more happy that I'm going to be able to come home after I get off of work at 4 o'clock to a 5 o'clock football game on Monday night. Like, I'm really excited about that. I am just elated. And then after that, you got the Dallas and the Bengals, the Dallas and the Cardinals matchup. I'm thinking Bengals because Dallas is going to be starting with, Andy Dalton, former Cincy quarterback. And, after the horrific injury to Dak Prescott, I am just, listen, Dallas wasn't going to do much this season anyway, with or without Dak, because the defense is just not in a good place. Leighton Vander Esch will be playing tomorrow. I think that he does come back tomorrow. So perhaps Jalen Smith won't be such a deer in headlights in the middle there. Maybe Leighton Vander Esch will help out some with those guys. But the defense is just atrocious. I'm not sure why they haven't gone out and signed y'all don't know what's going on in my mind tonight. I can't believe that they haven't gone out and signed. God, I can't think of the man's name. Can y'all put the name in the chat? Anyway, Dallas needs some help on the defense. And, the offense had been pretty stagnant as well in the first half, decided to play these catch-up games and comeback games. Hopefully they turn it around. They really don't have a choice. I think Andy Dalton is... he will suffice for the rest of the season. But as mentioned before, by the owners who won't pay him, by the front office who won't pay him, Dak really is like the heartbeat of Dallas. Like, he really takes the offense to a different level, and they're on a completely different stratosphere, different planet when you incorporate Dak's running, his throwing, Ezekiel's running, the wide receiving core. It's just a lot that Dallas can do. And now you take away a dimension because we have Andy Dalton. And it is what it is. They just they got to work it out. Dallas has got to work it out. With that being said, I like what I'm seeing from the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, absolutely. I really, really like Kyler Murray. There's a lot of people that think that Kyler Murray is actually going to end up in the MVP conversation when it's all said and done. We'll see how that goes. I love DeAndre Hopkins being a weapon of his. We're so fixated on DeAndre Hopkins that we forget that they have Larry Fitzgerald. So they have a pretty good receiving core out in Arizona as well. And this is prime time for them. I'm excited to see prime time for them, man. I'm excited to see how it's going to go. Lights on. I can't remember. Maybe one of y'all, Earl Thomas. Thank you, Mike. Earl Thomas. They need to get Earl Thomas in the secondary. Dallas, y'all need to get Earl Thomas in the secondary. It's crazy. Y'all need help. Y'all need to stop denying that y'all need help. Don't wait until the bye to go and get help. Y'all always wait until the bye to try to go and get help. Go get the help now before somebody scoops the man up. Go and get the help now. But prime time, and maybe somebody can remind me. I don't remember the last time Dallas had a Monday night game. It has been quite a while. I mean, Dallas always has Sunday night games, but it has been quite some time since Dallas has had a Monday night game. So this is going to be pretty good. With that being said, I really don't trust Dallas's secondary to do what they're supposed to do against Kyler Murray's run, against their running backs run, against Larry Fitzgerald, against DeAndre Hopkins. The secondary for Dallas is atrocious. I mean, if they weren't already exposed, they're definitely going to get exposed tomorrow. I actually think that Arizona is going to win tomorrow's game. I do not think that the Cowboys will pull this one out. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, y'all. I that's all I got to say. I will be back here tomorrow. Don't ask me for a final score prediction because it's gonna get bad. I know y'all want me to, say the final score prediction for Dallas and the Cardinals. I'm not doing it. They might put up 40. Unfortunately, the secondary is horrible. It's just terrible down in Big D. It's just a bad situation. Before I go though, I want to talk about how bad the NFC East is. Giants got a win today over the Washington football team, who elected to go for 2 with 20-something seconds left in the game and not tie the ball game up. Now, if this was earlier on in the game with some time and they go for the 2-point, of course it's not that devastating. I definitely don't like Ron Rivera's 2-point conversion call. You got to tie the ball game up. That's a division game. And the division is so bad. Who knows? The Washington football team might end up winning the division. 5 to 6 wins might end up winning this division for any of the teams. That is a division game. You do not settle, or you do not try to go for 2 when you can tie the game up and take it into overtime. That's an up in the air game. You could have won that game in overtime. So I don't like the call by Ron Rivera. The Ravens gotta talk about how the Ravens. I mean, the last time I looked, the Ravens were up enough points against Philly, and I look up and turn around and they only won by 2. That's concerning for the Ravens. I think that they need some help in different areas of their game. It's, there's no moral victory. So the Eagles fans, listen, y'all dropped another winnable game. That was a winnable game. Y'all actually could have won that game, but that's 2 losses in the NFC East again this week. 1 loss again. It was a divisional match between the Redskins and the Giants, so somebody had to win. Giants won. And again, I don't expect Dallas to beat the Cardinals tomorrow, but we shall see. They are in Dallas. I don't think home field advantage really matters in this game, but we're gonna see, man. I know 2 Live Crew, you're saying that they should have. You got to take the points though, but you got to take the points. You're talking about the Redskins and the Washington football team and the Giants. In that situation, I would not take the points, the 2 points. I understand that you're playing to win. I completely get that. But that is a division game. If you're talking about you take the points, if you're talking about the field goal, yeah, you take the points. I don't think you go for the 2-point conversion there. So maybe that's what you're saying, and I completely agree with you on that. But the NFC, man, I don't know what's going on with the NFC East, man. They're looking terrible. It's just not a good look. I don't expect, again, Dallas to win. So that's another week where it's going to be 3 losses in the NFC East. It's just not looking good. But I appreciate you guys rapping, chatting with me. I'm going to be doing this a lot more. I enjoyed this little setup. I'm really excited. This is really, really dope. I know you were talking about the extra points. Extra point. I'm really excited. Like I was saying, I'm really excited for this, guys. I'll be on here tomorrow talking about reacting. Hopefully, listen, for those that don't know, you might want to leave the chat now. Okay, I'm not going to say I love. It's a love-hate relationship kind of thing. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I am. But I am going to be the realest Dallas Cowboys fan you will ever interact with. I promise you. I am not those ditzy, over-the-top, head in the clouds type of Dallas Cowboys fan. So a lot of the reactions, you're going to hear me come on here and rip on my new one if I feel like that they didn't do what they're supposed to do. But I'm going to be on here tomorrow. I'm going to be giving you guys reactions from both games. Oh, man, please tell me. Somebody tell me who the Chiefs play tomorrow. Somebody tell me is it the Bills? Somebody tell me who the Chiefs. I'm going to wait for y'all to tell me who the daggone Chiefs play tomorrow. I'm going to be more prepared next time, y'all. It was kind of, it was family day and, jumped on here and, decided to rap to y'all. But, yeah, I loved it. Thank you, Brian. I knew I wasn't tripping. Thank you, Brian H. Waters. Now he say he think. Listen, I do believe that it's the Chiefs and the Bills that play tomorrow. That's actually going to be a really, really good game. Let me just say how I think that it was super whack. Real quick before I go, I think that it was super whack that gosh, oh my, y'all, my mind is all over the place. Le'Veon Bell signed with the Chiefs. I mean, how obvious is it that you just riding to try to get some kind of ring? I think that I heard that the last two teams that he was, considering were the Chiefs and actually the Bills. And I would have really liked to see Le'Veon Bell with the Bills. I mean, you just run into, now it's just a Warriors kind of situation for those that watch basketball. It's just a Warriors kind of situation now where you just run in, jumping ship, trying to get a ring with the team. I would have really liked for him to go with the Bills, but go get your ring, young man. Go get your ring. If that look, they all chasing rings, and you going to sign with who you feel is going to give you the best possibility to win a ring. So Bills and Chiefs tomorrow. So my prediction for the year for the Chiefs were they were going 14-2. They are currently 4-1. I actually have the Bills beating them tomorrow. Yeah. I got the Bills defense actually coming up pretty big tomorrow for them, which would then put my prediction off because I do believe that the Chiefs are going to lose to the Buccaneers later this year. So instead of the Bucs being instead of the Chiefs being 14-2, actually now I'm going to modify that, kind of, not really, because I'm going to still keep it. Modify that to 13-3 because I do believe they're going to lose to the Bills. I did not expect the Bills to be looking this damn good. The Bills look pretty good. Okay. They look good. Hey, I don't know. I shouldn't be betting against my homeboy. I really shouldn't. But I really think that the Bills are going to get it done tomorrow. And I am excited to talk about it. And I'm excited to talk about the Cowboys and the Cardinals tomorrow. So y'all will see me then. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited. This is cute. I see all of you guys talking to me and all this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.